The conception, it's all about bringing harmony to the nation at large. Because love is life. Every one of us deserves harmony. Harmony can be, I define it as light. And I define it as God. We call him a harmonious God, a loving Father. And God is love. And anyone who doesn't, love is not of God. God is love, and love conquers everything. So it's because I discovered that Harmony Corps of Nigeria, it's all about love for the nation, for the people, for the whole world. This program is coming at the right time. That's the best time it should come, and of course it came. Considering the situation of this nation, I want to straightly say that every youth should think about what I just said about love. You see, there's nothing catastrophe or vandalizations of things or crises can do in amending our world. I believe that everyone can have his mind well educated, positively, to know what we can do individually to also empower the nation. And youths are the strongest power of every nation. So I want to say that this program came to, personally I want to urge the youths on behalf of the Harmony Corps of Nigeria and the Federal Republic of this nation, that we should all embrace love and let us not go violence. I believe that this nation is a beautiful one if we can positively think and create this world to be a beautiful one for every one of us.
My prayer is that God should touch them so that they will listen to our plea. Because we keep pleading, violence is not the solution. What the government needs to do now, and those that the president has appointed to oversee the affairs of his administration, they should let him know. My joy is that even the president is aware of what we are suffering today. There is hardship, there is hunger in the land. So what we are pleading, God should touch the people that are well-to-do, the rich. We are suffering. Protest, yes, is out of hunger. And a hungry man is an angry man. Yes, you can see the whole, unlike Harmony Corps program, this is a first of its kind. Normally this place would have been filled up with our men. And even the dignitaries, they want the SGF, the Senate, all the people the government have already approved to come to this event. They are all scared. In fact, they told me, yesterday I was in National Assembly, yesterday I was in SGF. And they say, Madam, I'm taking risks. And to God be the glory, I never knew that this protest was going to take place. This occasion, this seminar has already fixed before this agitation or protest. And there is nothing I can do because this program itself is divine. If the leaders, the presidency, the well-do Nigerians will carry our youth along and create job opportunity, Harmony Corps is overdue. What are they waiting for? Harmony Corps, they have cleared us, the 2 chambers. These teeming Nigerian youths are hoping to get employment. And if Mr. President will hear my plea, or should I kneel down for Mr. President, so that they will announce the takeoff of Harmony Corps, the teeming Nigerian youth that are hoping on this job, the heat will reduce. I am not saying that the heat will finish. At least thousands of these Nigerians that are hoping on this job for employment. There is no how that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not announce our takeoff, that thousands of Nigerians that will be employed in this job that will not behave themselves. Where are they passing our coppers to? Where are they sending our children to? I am a mother. I'm a mother. There are many husbands that abandon their wife, their children. It is mothers that go about to borrow money to train up their children.
Security and Forensic Study in Nigeria has been into existence and happened to be in partnership with Harmony Corps Nigeria. And having looked at their bills and their acts, we discovered that they had to do with security and advancement of forensic practice. So it is on that premises that we accept and we maintain and integrate a partnership role with the Harmony Corps Nigeria. One, Harmony Corps Nigeria is known with peace, advancement of peace, and reorientation of Nigerian populace and globally in order to curb frauds, criminality, and corruption in Nigeria. So they are the forerunners for that advocacy. This program of Harmony Corps Nigeria was timing. Looking at the time of the proposed hunger strike or hunger protest by the youth. Of course, it is a good direction because government had to come in to give plans to alleviate poverty, corruption, fraud, and criminalities. In fact, the protest is timing. I advise the youth to shelve the protest that is slated for 1st August. We have been in the advocate of requesting the government to dialogue with the youth. And the youth in the same vein should, of course, accept the dialogue method as the best way of solving the problem at the moment. The Nigerian context situation is fragile. So we don't want a situation whereby the bad element, bad eggs, will use that opportunity to create mayhem. So we advise the youth to desist from that plan of 1st August 2024 plans of protest. Protest is good, but the aftermath is what is disturbing. Looking at the situation on ground at the moment, we should advocate, advise our parents, our brothers, our sisters, our co-students, all the state actors to key into dialogue as panakia to peace. Use this opportunity to also advise the Nigerian populace to key into the use of forensic, because use of forensic is a new trend that is planned to avert fraudulent activity, criminalities, and other social vices that have to do with that affect the system. So forensic practice is a scientific method in which the investigation is carried out with the use of sophisticated means. So governments and the individuals of different like mode should also go into the training and be certified.
This is the right time that this seminar comes up, because we, as royal fathers, we actually felt the situation in the country promptly request or need the attention of this type of organization, Harmony Corps, that could be used to intervene in the crisis of protests coming up in Nigeria. Actually, we are facing challenges in Nigeria, bearing in mind the high cost of living. And if something has to be done, it has to be now. From all indication, Harmony Corps, they are trying to bring up issues that will harmonize the youths, Nigerians, the elites, traditional councils, and every other person into a fold to understand there is nothing that comes up without peace. If there is peace, tranquility, dialogue will solve this problem. If you look at their history, 2014, if I'm not mistaken, when they started,
Yes, sir.
you'll find that it is obvious if they are allowed to kickstart, it will definitely and drastically reduce youth unemployment. And it will help to go a long way to establish very united front for youths to be able to speak with one voice and understanding. And there will be peace, because they are not for crisis. They are not for demonstration. They are there to harmonize and keep peace in Nigeria. It's high time federal government will think of deciding to give them recognition so as to start functioning properly.
This Harmony Corps of organization has been formed or founded for more than 11 years ago. And the intent of the organization is to engage the teeming youth who are roaming the street in our country without job, who are constituted nuisance to the country. So we believe that if they are gainfully engaged, they will, all the problem we are facing in our country today, the unrest will reduce. So, and we are here to hear our cry to the president to announce our takeoff so that the teeming youth can get employment and this unrest will be put to rest permanently. It's all about engaging the youth and providing a job opportunity for them. Then education is very important, because we have discovered that even in our tertiary institution today, most of the courses they are offering, they are not helping matters. So we should, become technologically inclined. We should now begin to emphasize more on using technology, especially AI, automation and all the rest, so that can bring about a transformation, of our dear country.
This seminar like this is very timely, most especially at this time where some people want to throw the country into anarchy. We have to stand firm and stand with the government. We have to value what we have. Nigeria is a great nation, and with the contribution of all of us, we are going to get this country right. Protest is to be disassociated completely, because those who want this protest, they are not doing it for the best interest of this nation. There's no any country in the world that will change overnight. It's as a result of all the citizenry that puts their hands together and make the country right. The government in her own part are doing her best. So all of us will contribute in order to ensure that economic growth and economic development reach on to all of us.